Hey guys, how is everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing okay. Yeah, staying blessed. I miss you guys so much. So, in this video, we're going to be looking at 5 steps to do or to take after you are selected for the Dvlottery or you are chosen as a winner. Again, remember guys, it's a random draw, so there's nothing special you can do. It's just a random draw, and usually once you are selected, there's always the mixed feelings. Then maybe you're still not sure of what's the next step to do, but so I'm gonna give you 5 steps of what to do and how to do it after you are selected as a green card winner or Dvlottery. So I'm gonna go straight into it, guys. I'm not gonna waste much of your time. I don't want this to be a long video. So step number 1, most important step. So once you're selected and you get the first notification letter that you have been chosen as a winner, I think the first and most important step is to pray for guidance. Pray for guidance, guys, because you need the Lord and you need God to guide you with the Holy Spirit. You need God to guide you in each and every step, because it can be kind of a tiresome process, and also financially it's also kind of a draining process. But once you are done with everything, you're done with the process, that's it. And then you get to the US, that's it. So yeah, that was step number 1. Okay, so step number 2. So step number 2 is to immediately fill out the DS260 online application form. So on your first notification letter, once you get it, there's gonna be instructions on how to access that DS260 online form, or you can go to cac.state.gov. I'm gonna link it over here, so for your convenience, and I'm also going to put it in the video description below. So if you don't get it, you can check it on the video description. It's gonna be there, and over here on this section right here where I'm pointing. Yeah, so make sure that you fill the DS260 as accurately and truthfully or honestly as possible as you can. Don't try to lie in anything. Just be honest as you can, guys. Also remember, fill it as soon as possible. Once you get your first notification letter, fill out the DS260 form as soon as you possibly can, and try at least to fill it. If you're not able to fill it by yourself, you can always send me a DM on Instagram if you have questions about how to fill it, or you have problems with certain maybe information that you're not sure about. Just send me a DM on my Instagram, or you can comment down here on the video comment section, and I'm glad to help you guys. I'm here for your success. So also remember, guys, if you make a mistake on the DS260 form and you have already submitted it, you can always send a request to kccdv@state.gov. Again, I'm gonna put all those links I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna put them in the video description down there, so that it's convenient for you guys, because I'm pretty sure you're not gonna be able to remember everything I'm saying right now. So you can always send an email to kcc@state.gov and request them to unlock your DS260. That's if you need to make a correction, or you need to add something else, or maybe you forgot to put some information, because we are human, so we forget and things happen. So that's step number 2. Now step number 3, after your DS260 is processed, you submitted it, and now it's being processed. Now after it's processed, you receive an email. So also guys, this is important. Make sure that the email you put in your first application and you're submitting your green card, or when you're playing the green card, make sure that the email you put there is the email that you currently use and it's active, because that's how they're gonna be sending correspondence to you. They don't send mail to PO box or anything. Is simply through email and through the government websites. So yeah, that was just something to note, guys. Yeah, so after the DS260 is processed, you'll receive an email notification with instructions, and the email notification is gonna have that once you open that email, it's gonna send you to an online document. That document, through a link, you will see like your visa appointment, the date and the time of your visa appointment, and so it's gonna be scheduled in advance. Now before you attend your interview, you have first of all to you have to, what am I trying to say? Yeah, you have to select to register your appointment online. That's what I was trying to remember, guys, my bad. You have to register your appointment online, and the reason as to why you are registering your appointment online is because you need to print that information, because that's where they're going to send your passport with the visa printed there. So make sure you do that, guys. And also, guys, carefully follow the instructions on the 2NL, and some of the instructions on the 2NL will be to register for your appointment online, as I said. Also, you'll also need to schedule a medical exam for you and any member of your family, if applicable. If you are a single person, that doesn't apply to you. So remember to do that, guys. If applicable, you have to schedule a medical for each family member. All right, guys, so now the other thing, let me see my notes. Oh yeah, that's important too. So remember, usually they are going to the medical, you are going to do the medical at an approved clinic, and usually it's IOM. IOM is International Organization for Immigration, assuming you're in Nairobi, Kenya. If you're in a different country, it's gonna be different for you. So now I'm assuming majority of you I'm speaking to are in Nairobi, Kenya. But in general, I'm talking to everyone who is watching this video, and this information is for everyone who is watching this video. Also, every information and links is gonna be, any link is gonna be on the video description, so don't forget to check it out. Now for the medicals, you will need these documents, you'll need, so but they usually tell you in advance the documents you're going to bring. So for the medicals, you'll need your visa interview appointment letter, your immigration passport, 3 recent passport size color photographs, a copy of your immunization record. There's those immunization records that we get as kids, you know, when you go get your immunizations and stuff when you're a kid. That's the immunization record that they need. And also you'll need your DS260 confirmation page. So that's all about step 3. Now step 4, the most important part, D-Day, guys, D-Day. So this is the most important part of every other step, and this is now the interview, guys, the interview. Now I'm gonna give you a few points here under this step. One thing, try, let's say if you don't have let's say for dressing code, if you don't necessarily have a suit, you can dress in smart casual. Smart casual is okay, just don't go there in like a t-shirt. You can dress smart casual, like let's say this shirt I'm wearing over here, but of course I'm not gonna be wearing like this. I have to button it up. You can wear a shirt and maybe jeans and like some official shoes. Just remember guys, at the interview, first impressions matter, and don't be too serious, just act natural. It's nothing they haven't done before. Be natural, act natural, smile smile a little bit. So yeah, it's they're also human, and just be yourself, be as calm as possible. Now also, if you are asked for a document at the interview, at the time of your interview, just give that document they ask for. Don't try to give a whole other bunch of documents. Just pay attention, and whatever you are asked, if they ask for your passport, give them your passport. If they ask for your passport, your birth certificate, your passport photographs, give those documents they ask for. Don't give anything extra. And another point under step number 4, be short and precise with your answers. If they ask you the name of your host, for example, just give the name of your host. Don't try to say my host is so and so, he lives in this state, blah, blah, da, 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 da. No. Be short and precise, guys. Just be short and precise. If it's a yes or no question, guys, just answer yes or no, right? If it's a question that needs a little bit of explaining, do a little bit of explaining. All right, so those are just a few points to note under step 4. And also guys, for the pre-interview checklist, remember I have like 8. There's 8 documents you need to bring. It might be a little more depending on your case, but these are the documents that you'll need to bring at the day of your interview. So at the day of your interview, guys, you'll need your unexpired passport. It must be valid for 6 months beyond your intended travel entry date to the USA. And a copy of the biographic page, guys. Don't forget that. Number 2, for the pre-interview checklist, you'll need 2 color passports for each person applying for a visa. If you have a family and your derivatives, they will need their passport photographs as also. And if you are single, then it's just you, so that doesn't apply to you. And number 3, you also need your DS260 confirmation page. Number 4, you also need the confirmation page of the delivery hey, ukikuyu nayo, of the delivery address you selected after registering your appointment online. And number 5, you also need your original birth certificate and a photocopy of your birth certificate. Number 6, you'll need your medical examination results. If the physician gives you these results, when you go to do your medicals, there's 2 things, that they either give you the medical results or they send it directly to the embassy, and the embassy will have them prior to the date of your interview. So yeah, that's all about that. Number 7, you also need original or certified copies of your birth certificate, and for if you have derivatives, your spouse and your children, you need the originals and their birth certificates. And also for the principal applicant, you also need your KCSE certificate. That's the minimum they usually need if you are qualifying for the DV based on KCSE certificate, which is like the easiest route. And number 8, you will need also an affidavit of support from your host in USA. Now this one, guys, only give it if they ask for it at the day of your interview. That's when you'll give it. But if they don't ask for it, there's no point. Only if they ask for it. But make sure to have it just in case. It's always better to be prepared than not be prepared. Rather you have it than not have it if they ask for it. Because if they ask for it and you don't have it there, what's gonna happen? They're gonna put your case or your visa on administration processing, which is what happened to me. Until now you send them the affidavit of support from your host. Right. Now step number 5, guys. Lastly, now you're done with the visa interview, guys. You got your visa. Woo! Congratulations, welcome to USA. So step number 5, guys. It's important to note that you have 6 months to travel to up until when you are given your visa is approved. You have 6 months to travel to US. So for me personally, I would advise, if you you are in a good job back home in Kenya or wherever you are applying you are applying the DV from, or it's good not to quit your job as soon as possible, if you get what I mean, because you have 6 months to travel. So in these 6 months you can still earn your paycheck, and that way you have finances to cater for this process. Because this process is as I told you before in the beginning of the video, you need finances, and I'm going to tell you what the finances I'm talking about, or the fees that you need. Okay, so also as a suggestion, I would suggest, like, let's say you are immigrating to the US as a family. I would suggest, like, if you don't have enough finances to pay, like, for the plane ticket and stuff, and you don't want to do like harambes and stuff, the principal applicant can always come to the US first, and once they are settled and they have a social security number, they can be able to work, and within maybe, let's say, like 4-5 months, they have made some money, and now they can send money back to their spouse, and the spouse can be able now to travel with the kids. That's just a suggestion from me, guys. So for the fees, the medical fees at IOM, they usually, it's like $130. I remember that's what I paid for me. Maybe by the time you are doing your medical, it might be high, it might be low, I don't know, based on how, based on the way they work over there, and also how the economic calendar is and how the economy is. Number 2, the visa fees for the DV, which you pay at the time of your interview, is $330. That's per person who is applying for the visa, $330 per person. And number 3, if your visa is approved, you need to pay USCIS fees. It's called the USCIS immigrant fees. If granted a visa, it's $220, guys. And then last but not least, for the fees is the plane tickets. For the plane tickets, it depends on your travel plans. So if you're traveling like immediately, of course you're gonna have to pay. It's gonna be a little expensive, because the farther out you book your plane tickets, and like if you have travel arrangements that are farther out, it's gonna be a little cheaper. And another hack I know about traveling is, like, if like they say, like Tuesdays and I think Saturdays, that's when the plane tickets are a bit cheaper, and you can always use Google Flights And for me personally, I use Liligo whenever I'm traveling. And if you go online on your browser, if you are going to the, like, let's say liligo.com, and you're trying to look for, hold on guys, I need to turn on the light here. Hi, you're back. I was saying, if you need to look for cheaper options and a way to find like cheaper plane tickets, you go to Liligo. But open when you open the browser, go to private browser. That way, it brings you like cheaper options. There's cheaper options that way. Yeah, that's like a hack I'm giving you guys. So guys, that's all for this video. So I wish you all the best, guys. It's a random draw, so I'm trying to help as many people as possible, because a fact I know for this DV 2025, there's a low number of people who are applying. So you see, now you have better chances because there is low number of people as compared to previous years. So it's always good to try. You never know guys. You can come here and better your life. It's up to you, depending on your goals and what you want in life. So that's it, guys. I love you permanently. All the best. Godspeed. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Show me some love and subscribe to the channel, and I'll appreciate so much. Bye bye.